Are you struggling to feel the vitality you once did before menopause? Perhaps you're feeling vulnerable, having lost strength and bone density. I want to help you thrive. Let me show you how. Hey, it's Alicia from Be Mobile. We have helped tons of women who've come out the other side of menopause feeling weak and lacking confidence reclaim their power and capability. Now, it's true that any type of exercise is beneficial, but there is one type of exercise that leads to the greatest transformation post-menopause. Let me explain. The natural decline of a woman's reproductive hormones leads to menopause and a whole host of symptoms beyond dreaded hot flushes, which you might have experienced. Strength, muscle mass, and bone density naturally decline in both men and women with age. However, as you can see in the graph on screen, the fall in estrogen and progesterone women experience post-menopause makes this decline even more drastic. This predisposes women 55 plus to a greater risk of bone fractures and loss of strength that can make doing the activities you want to do difficult. Now, I know that sounds frightening, but don't fear. You can counteract these changes with good old-fashioned strength training. It is the one type of exercise that will give you the most bang for your buck in the time you have to exercise. And take it from me, I have witnessed countless women regain their confidence and engage in physical activities and challenges they never thought they would have due to regular strength training. Let me show you 2 exercises that I've used to help women improve their strength, increase their muscle mass, build bone density, and maintain a healthy weight. Okay, our first exercise is the deadlift. So I'm using a kettlebell, you can use a weight, or you can use something like a backpack filled with heavy books. So I'm going to set up with one foot either side of the weight. I'm going to reach down, grab the handle, and with nice relaxed arms, I'm going to stand up with a proud chest, lower the weight back down to between my feet, and standing up again. I'll just show you from side on. So lowering it down and standing up. Now, this is a fantastic exercise for building strength in your legs and lower back. So the more you do this, the easier it's going to be to lift heavy objects off the ground. So that might be picking up a grandchild, picking up heavy bags of groceries, or even a big heavy pot in the garden. Now, I'll show you now with the backpack. So this is performed in exactly the same way. I'm just going to hold onto the straps. I'm going to keep the weight nice and close to me, lower it down, and standing up. Now, the other fantastic thing the deadlift does is strengthen our bones, and it strengthens it in areas that are prone to osteoporotic fractures, like our hip and our lumbar spine. So, in terms of the deadlift, I recommend doing 8 to 12 challenging reps for 3 rounds. Our second exercise is the push-up. So using an elevated surface, something like the kitchen bench, I'm going to place my hands on it a comfortable width apart and walking my feet out. So now I'm in a plank type position and I'm going to lower my chest as low as I can, even touching the bench and then pushing back up like that. So this is a wonderful exercise for building strength in the upper body, and it's really going to help with things like pushing yourself up from the floor or lifting objects overhead. Not only that, it's also building bone density in your arms and wrists. Now, let me show you how to progress this exercise. We can progress the push-up by coming down to a lower surface. So I'm using a bench here. You can use a bench, a chair, or a couch. So on my knees, and I've got a cushion, you can put a folded towel or something soft under your knees, getting into this plank position and lowering my chest down like this. So this is more challenging on a lower surface. Now, if you want even more of a challenge, we can get rid of the bench and come down onto the floor. So I'm on my knees and I'm going to try to get my chest down towards the floor like this. Now, a lot of people complain that their wrists get sore with push-ups. So something that you can do is try using a set of dumbbells and holding the dumbbell like that, which prevents you from having to go into wrist extension, and coming down, lowering my chest as low as I can get it, and then pushing up like that. So pick the version of the push-up that is challenging for you and do 8 to 12 challenging reps of 3 rounds. Those are 2 exercises to get started with. But if you'd like to step it up, click on the link below for a completely free full body strength workout.